This is going to be a quick video of how to use the totals and calculator application of SeedStar XP in a 1800 display or command center. The only difference between the 1800 and the command center is that the keypad is located here on the armrest rather than on the housing of the display. If you don't have SeedStar XP set up on your home screen, you can access it by going to your menu button. We're going to highlight our planner tab. From there, we're going to go down to our I tab. It'll be the fourth tab down on the right. Select it. And now we see our total screen. Here we can calculate our totals, which we can do. We have two different area calculators here. If you wanted to use one on a field by field basis, you could always go in here and zero this out if you were wanted to keep up with that. And then if you wanted to allow the second one to be used for the whole farm, or what how many acres the planter has planted over time, which just to the right of it already does that for us. Below it, you can do an acre countdown if you wanted to type that in. And then down here at the bottom, it's going to show our average seeds per acre of what this planter has been doing. If you want to zero that out, you can hit the zero just to the right of it as well. Also in the upper right, we have how many hours this particular planter has been planting. At the top, we have our calculator tab. And here you have a seed estimator. We also have a seed transmission calculator, as well as a vacuum calculator. So some of the settings that are in the book are not located inside the display. So we're going to use the seed estimator, and I want to know how many pounds that I'm going to need to finish a particular field or farm. So what I can do is go in here and type in my population here, and then I can type in my seed size, which that'll be located on the bag of seed, or contact your local seed rep to give you that information. You can tell it how many acres that I need to plant. So if I need to plant 100 acres, and I hit my accept there, and it'll tell me the total weight, how many pounds that I need to do 100 acres. That also gives us how many seeds per foot as well, and how many pounds of seed per acre that we're using. Now if I go back up to my other calculators, I go to seed transmission. I could type in my target population. I can type in what disc type I'm using, as well as the seed disc part number, and then it'll give me which gears I should set up my transmission for, if I have if I'm on a variable rate drive, or if I am using a ground driven unit. So you have a driver gear, and then your driven gear, and then which range you should be in, and then it gives you a couple population options if you really wanted to pick one at a different rate. We'll go back up to our top and go to our vacuum setting, and it'll do the same as well. Put in your disc type, seed disc part number, and it'll give you a suggested vacuum pressure, and then it'll give your actual vacuum pressure just below that. So that is the basic rundown of the totals and calculator function of SeedStar XP using a 1800 display or command center on R Series tractors.